All right, here is my nightly thought. And that is that you should not be afraid to cut off your friends if they no longer fit your path. Somebody commented on one of my videos and said that I need to put my real life experiences into the things that I'm talking about, so I'm going to do that in this video. One of my friends recently, I'm not going to say who, they're likely watching this video, and if you are, hello, no beef, all right, no beef. But I'll explain the situation, okay? We've been friends for 19 years. I'm 19 years old. So is he. All right? We've been friends for all of this time since we were little kids. And we've always shared similar values, you know? Love God, stay away from alcohol, don't smoke, don't do drugs, you know? Save yourself for marriage, you know? All these things, which we've both struggled with in different ways, all right? But then I found out that this man is going on dates with my ex behind my back. And I'm like, dude, what the sigma? That's freaking messed up. So I looked at this situation and I saw that he's been doing this, and I've always told myself that I don't want to be a people pleaser, and you shouldn't want to be a people pleaser either, because people pleasers do one thing: they please people, they tell people what they want to hear. And that might sound great on the surface, like, okay, you're just making people happy, you're making people like you, right? But in making everyone like you, you are abandoning your actual self. A friend to everyone is a friend to no one. Okay, these people will just tell you what you want to hear, and if you are someone that does that, you are abandoning your morals. Because I could have been like, you know what, okay, like, yeah, you can keep drinking and smoking and I'll keep being friends with you, but the thing is I don't think drinking and smoking is okay. I hold myself to a standard that doesn't do that. So if I have friends that I'm okay with drinking and smoking, then what does that say about me? You are the average of your 5 closest friends. If you have a friend group of 5, you're the 5th member. 4 of your friends drink and smoke. What does that say about you? All right, you may not drink and smoke because you don't think it's okay, but then you're okay with having friends who do. So are you actually okay with that, or are you just afraid of losing friends? Okay, because the thing about keeping these people around is that they're just going to continue to drag you down, especially in this scenario of like going behind my back and dating my ex. This is the 4th time that I caught him doing this. Okay, well, if I were to keep him around, I would have to then look at myself in the mirror and say, okay, I am okay with him going out with my ex. Because although I'm not okay with it, if I were to keep him as a friend, I know he's not going to stop. He's made it very clear that he's not going to stop. He's only sorry when he gets caught. Okay, so if I'm going to keep him around, I'm going to say, okay, I am okay with what you're doing is wrong. I'm okay that you're doing this and that it's wrong. But I'm not okay with that. So I need to own up to my own actions and hold myself to a standard that I'm only going to have close friends in my life that are going to hold themselves to a higher standard as well. You know, the problem isn't that he's going out with my ex. It's that when he does that, he doesn't acknowledge the problem. You know, the problem isn't inherently that he's drinking. It's that he drinks and doesn't see the issue of him drinking. Like, you can have these problems. Like, I have problems that I hate that I have these problems, you know, but I acknowledge that they're wrong and that I need to fix them, and I actively work to fix them. If you have friends and they have these issues and they're like, say they're gooners, or they're alcoholics, or they're druggies, okay, or they're just terrible people in general, you can have friends that are terrible people if they are actively working to become better. But if they are not taking any action to change, you need to cut these people off. And that is not just to say cut off your friends because then you'll get rich and famous. It's not about that. It's about becoming who you're meant to be, and what the influences in your life have to do with becoming who you're meant to be. If you have bad influences in your life, guys, the chances that you are going to become this dream version of yourself are incredibly low. Like, think about your dreams. Say you want to be a professional musician. You want to be like the next Michael Jackson. All right, you want to be up on stage. You want to be a professional rapper, okay? You have all of these dreams, right? If you haven't made steps to achieve that now, chances are you're not going to. And your friends are the most important people in your life to reaching that dream. All right, your family is important, everyone's important, but your friends are the people who are going to help you get there. And if you have friends that are just degenerate and complacent and not growing in their actions, all right, these people 9 times out of 10, 99 times out of 100 are just going to drag you down, and they're going to stop you from achieving this goal. So you need to have your own self-respect to let these people go, even if you're letting go of a 20-year friendship like I did. Because the reality is these people, like, if they learn from their mistakes, they'll come back to you as a grown person, but maybe they just need to grow separately from you, just like a relationship. All right, and you need to be okay with that happening, even if it sucks, even if you need to be alone and have no friends. Like, that's just the reality of it, because you should rather have no friends and be your true self than have all the friends in the world and hate who you are. That's my nightly thought. I'll stop rambling so you guys can get on with your day, but keep that in mind. Keep that in mind with everyone that you're talking to and everyone that you're friends with, and hold yourself to a higher standard, I guess.